Hello, gentlemen, and welcome to the 1923 Bugatti Type 32 tank. Yes, my friends, this is a very close replica of the real deal. Now, the inspiration behind this amazing car was that I wanted to create something absolutely, super special to present as a prize for the current running challenge, which is, of course, the Tune a Stock Car Challenge. And, of course, because I want to create something absolutely magnificent and something challenging really to make, because this car may look very simple, but it's really challenging. The body has, I don't know, a ton of rivets or whatever they call these things that holds the metal sheet. together, because back then in the 20s, you know, car making industry was not really like today, especially racing cars. So the whole body was, you know, constructed by just aluminum sheets or aluminum, whatever country or whatever way that you want to say it, aluminum, whatever. And yeah, it took me hard and a very long time to get all the details absolutely identical like the real deal. So now let's take a closer look, a closer historical look on this amazing machine. So the Type 32 was designed actually to compete in the 1923 French Grand Prix. And if you are not really familiar with the Grand Prix, especially the 1923 one, it was actually like nearly 800 kilometers or 500 miles of hardcore driving on dirt, on a tarmac, whatever the surface back then. Because I've seen pictures, most of it was on dirt, so it was really hardcore. And Bugatti actually built this car specifically to win that challenge. So the French gave this car the tank name because it looked like a tank from some corners and like an aeroplane on some other corners, but it looks absolutely magnificent, like a true work of art indeed. They said they built 4 tanks, but some historians said that Bugatti actually claimed that they built 5, not 4. So who knows? Anyway, so it was very awesome, and it was super strong and everything. The competition back then was absolutely strong. At the end, unfortunately, Bugatti lost the race. You know, the Bugatti came in 3rd because that car was racing against Fiats, Sunbeams, and other car manufacturers, and unfortunately, the Sunbeams team won 1st and 2nd place. Unfortunately, the Bugatti came in 3rd. The Bugatti came with a straight 8 or an inline 8 engine, a 2-liter one with a 60mm bore and 88mm stroke, which is absolutely huge for a stroke, really, with a total displacement of 1991 up to 1996, according to, you know, historian people. Also, featured 2 intake valves and 1 exhaust. That means like a 3 valves per cylinder, single overhead camshaft. And look at it, listen to this. The block and the cylinder head were cast as a single unit from iron. How cool is that? A single unit. There were actually 2 inline-4 engines blocked mated with a common crankshaft to create that awesome inline-8. So it's not really a real inline-8. It's like 2 engines mated together with a single crankshaft. So it's a really awesome. Listen to this also. The connecting rods were case-hardened nickel to make them, you know, strong enough to take that punishment, those 800 kilometers of hardcore punishment, because as I've mentioned, the stroke is really long, 88mm. So yeah, the connecting rods were really taking the beat, and they survived. That engine was an absolutely work of art. Now the chassis is really also very cool because it was super low to the ground, and the front and the rear axles were actually positioned on top of the frame, not under it. What a special design. And to add something cool also to this awesome design, the 3-speed gearbox was actually integrated with the differential like a single unit in the back to give the car a 50-50 weight distribution. All of these amazing things, the chassis, the suspension, the gearbox, and everything was perfect, and unfortunately, or this amazing car and came in 3rd. Yeah, that is really unfortunate. Who knows? Maybe because of the driver, maybe because of there was something wrong with the car. But what I do know is some tanks got crashed in that race, and there was only a single car left. Unfortunately, a single car left only, and that car was given to a notable Bugatti driver. I don't know, Mrs. or I don't know, Madam Elizabeth Junique, that's name of her, I think. And today, nearly 100 years after they were built, just one original Type 32 tank car exists. Only one car exists, and if you want to see it in real life, you need to go to France in the Schlumpf collection of National Automobile Museum. You have to go over there. So if you want to check this thing out. So my friends, I hope that you enjoyed this video so much. The car is awesome. The car is amazing every single way. Handles great, sounds really great. and it's available if you want to download it right now. The link in the description below for my Patreon page. You can find it on my Patreon page. So thank you so much guys for watching. I will see you very soon, and goodbye for now, my friends.